slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got
Humanoid robots are stepping into the future, and they're not what you'd expect. On one side, you've got Clone Robotics' ProtoClone, a robot so lifelike it's almost eerie. With its detailed human-like features and movements, it's a little unsettling to see something that close to a real person, but not quite. Then there's Unitree's G1, a compact machine that isn't just walking anymore. It's busting out kung fu moves like Bruce Lee and dancing like a pro while keeping perfect balance. Both of these robots are pushing the boundaries of what's possible in robotics, but they're doing it in wildly different ways. Let's start with ProtoClone, designed by a Polish company called Clone Robotics. The company has unveiled the first video footage of its humanoid robot, which quickly became a fascinating topic, and honestly, it's indeed quite creepy. The video shows ProtoClone performing human-like movements with an impressive level of fluidity, using 1,000 synthetic muscles and a skeleton modeled after the 206 bones of a human body. Suspended from a support structure, the robot demonstrates its ability to handle various tasks, moving in a way that's almost too lifelike. While its primary design is for practical household chores like laundry, dishwashing, meal prep, and vacuuming, the robot's performance raises the question, how close is too close when it comes to human-like robots? ProtoClone's movements are powered by Clone Robotics' myofiber technology, an artificial muscle system inspired by the McKibben muscle concept. Each muscle is a mesh tube with an inflatable balloon inside. When fluid is pumped into the balloon, it expands, causing the mesh to contract, which mimics the motion of human muscles. The robot's movements are controlled by a hydraulic pump that circulates fluid through the system, working like a heart to propel the action with a fluid flow rate of 40 standard liters per minute and a pressure of 100 pounds per square inch. Along with its impressive movement capabilities, ProtoClone boasts a sophisticated nervous system that includes 4 depth cameras for vision, 70 inertial sensors to track joint positions, and 320 pressure sensors that provide feedback on muscle-level force. This setup allows the robot to react almost instantly to visual cues and adapt to its environment, giving it the ability to learn tasks simply by observing humans, a key feature for its autonomous capabilities. But it's not just the movement or technology that makes ProtoClone stand out, it's also its lifelike appearance. The robot uses advanced materials that replicate human skin texture, movements, and even subtle shifts in posture. Watching ProtoClone pick up an object or wave feels almost human. The robot's movements are so smooth, and its proportions are so human-like, it brings out the eerie vibe. That's why it deliberately lacks facial features, sporting a faceless head with a black visor. This design choice helps avoid the uncanny valley effect, which is the unsettling feeling we get when something looks almost human but isn't quite there yet, making us notice every small imperfection. Despite the discomfort it may cause, Clone Robotics views this realism as a necessary step toward integrating robots naturally into daily life. ProtoClone's potential applications extend beyond household chores. It could be used in medical facilities, offering assistance in caregiving, or even serving in customer service roles. These possibilities open up a whole new world for humanoid robots. Clone Robotics isn't alone in the humanoid robot race. Companies like Tesla, Boston Dynamics, Figure, and Unitree are all in the game, pushing the limits of what robots can do. Meanwhile, tech giants such as OpenAI, NVIDIA, Microsoft, and Google are working on AI models to make these robots more practical and autonomous. One of the main goals of generative AI? To develop natural language interfaces that make controlling machines, robots, and computers as easy as chatting with a friend. Clone Robotics plans to release a limited batch of 279 protoclones, known as Clone Alpha, with pre-orders expected to open soon. While the exact price remains a mystery, the company is pushing ahead with its goal of making humanoid robots a tangible part of our future. But the question remains, are we ready for robots that look so human? The uncanny valley effect may keep some people at a distance, but as technology continues to evolve, what once felt strange could soon become the norm. Alright, So while ProtoClone is out here creeping us out with its lifelike movements, let's shift gears and look at another humanoid making waves, the Unitree's G1. Now, if you've been on this channel before, you're probably wondering, how many more videos on Unitree robots is this guy going to make? Well, with all the groundbreaking updates and crazy stunts they're pulling off, I'd say plenty more are on the way. This robot has surely come a long way. Think of it like the baby Yoda of robots. Started small, but now it's out here throwing kung fu moves and dancing like it's on Dancing with the Stars. Let's dive into its glow-up. Unitree's humanoid robots have been drawing attention with its latest performances, showing off major improvements in balance, agility, and learning capabilities. A recent video highlights the G1 pulling off kung fu moves, including spinning kicks, with impressive control. These fluid movements aren't just pre-programmed tricks. Unitree has upgraded its learning algorithms, allowing it to adapt and execute complex motions more naturally. The key update comes from reinforcement learning, enabling the G1 to refine its skills through trial and error in simulated environments before applying them in the real world. This means it doesn't just follow a set script, it actively learns, improving its ability to handle dynamic tasks and environments. The company has also taken a bold step by open sourcing its algorithms and hardware designs. By making these tools accessible to researchers and developers worldwide, the company is encouraging collaboration that could push humanoid robotics even further. The advancements were put to the test not just in controlled settings, but also in high-profile events. Unitree took things to a grand stage. Their H1 robots were featured at China's 2025 Spring Festival Gala. 16 H1 robots, each standing approximately 5.74 feet tall, performed the traditional Yangge folk dance alongside human dancers. Dressed in floral red and white cheongsam vests, the robots executed complex movements, including spinning, throwing, and catching handkerchiefs, a feat that even human performers spend years mastering. The G1's ability to adapt to external forces, recover from disturbances, and execute precise movements shows just how far humanoid robotics has come. From kung fu demonstrations to cultural performances and surviving unexpected shoves, Unitree is proving that humanoid robots can be both highly capable and seamlessly integrated into different aspects of society. So, to wrap up, the future where humanoid robots like ProtoClone and the G1 are folding your laundry or helping out around the house is coming up fast. And honestly, the price might surprise you. With how quickly companies are pushing these robots forward, it's feeling less like science fiction and more like, this could actually be my future. If you're curious to see what happens next, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and stick around.